with that. Sheer force beam, minutes say I might be fire, but I'm spicy as can be, and I'm spitting like a pneumo. What you talking about? Cub from the future, like a Mayan leaf, top horizon 19. Lando, Genie, NATO, Therian, set a mock duel like the Manadin. Two bands making choice tactics, or for the style, you can say that I'm a goddamn Galarian. Yeah, saying true when my fans brewed up a sample. Banerican, Jurian, sipping on my sand brew. So much dirty Sprite, you can say I'm jams. You'll never get it, cause he never been a good example. Invisible like a man, bitch, and never been around like I'm dad, but I'm coming back home. Then everyone goes, oh no, dad's home. Here comes yet another dono from castles, shifting in the gear like I'm jawable. Strong jaw crunch on these motherfuckers looking for a brawl like Declan. Better deck all the people that got me with the claw. We ain't taking any draws like you a winner or a goner. Like all the times he'd have lost 2 miles and his daughter. Send you to the jungle like I'm General Rusha. Just left, but we still next up. Crimson out, could trace the way I be hitting you with thunder. Bug spirit swarming you with honey, get your money up. Slop chucking cannonballs, murdering your grandson. David, well I guess that he's blessed as a real one. Talk about the grub, bussin'. Put up to the club, muffin. Who's on a DJ? Spunky. What he gonna do? He done it. Bitch, I'm like Gazer the way I be luckin'. But I ain't toasty cause I'm not a dumb shit. Not like Lawrence, I don't be running. Not like Nickel, I don't be spending. Not like Zenith, I'm not complaining. Not like Marissa, I'm not K-fanning. Not like Jason, I don't be gaming. Not like Tasty, wait, I am Tasty.
I am Tasty. Welcome back. Welcome back to Chat Makes a Fan Game, ladies and gentlemen. How is everybody doing today? Lurking for my softball game. Howdy, y'all. Hell yeah. Thanks for lurking. I really appreciate it. It really means the world. Y'all, today, yesterday, obviously, we streamed, and we did a lot of, like, actual story stuff yesterday. So, yesterday, we got a lot of, like, big stuff out of the way. Yo, Tam, you play softball? That's so cool. That's so cool, Tam. Let's go, bro. Hello, Tasty. It's been a while. Redstonian Embor. Oh my god, am I happy to see you, Redstonian. Thank you so much, Redstonian. I really appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us today. Y'all, we are going to be having more laid-back Chat Makes a Fan Game. That means we don't really have to lock in as much, but we are going to lock in for a little bit. We're making trainers and NPCs today. You guys are making trainers and NPCs. Now, our streams haven't been, like, as crazy as they used to be. So, we probably don't even really have to raffle any trainers or NPCs. I can probably just do what we used to do back in the day. And I just pick one of you guys in chat. And I'm like, yo, make a trainer. Make an NPC. Because we got a few routes, like, Route 17 in the Mystical Forest that still are trainerless. No trainers there. No NPCs there. No nothing. So, with that being said, that's what we're going to be doing today. But we are, like I said, we are going to have to lock in just for a little tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit. Lock in. Because we should probably discuss the golf routes. So, as everybody is aware at this point, oh gosh, hold on, this isn't it. I gotta pull up the map, dang it. I swear, every stream I start off with, like, showing off the map. Every single stream, but I never have it pulled up, ever. I never have the map pulled up, but it's like what I do at the beginning of every stream, because, I mean, it's important to visualize what we're doing. We're not doing this today, though. These routes right here have no trainers on them, so that's what we're going to be doing today, is just trainers and NPCs for these routes right here. And then, we're going to be discussing how we're going to do this. Basically discuss, like, all right, how big is this going to be exactly? That's kind of the vibe. Like, how big do we want this to be? Because it looks like a big area on the map, but our desert area is fairly huge. In fact, let's go to it real quick. Our desert area right here, Route 8, Route 9, Route 10, and Route 11. That's our desert area, and that's this big. So that's pretty big, right? So if we drag this and we bring it down here, we'll rotate it, we can see that this is bigger than 2 whole entire deserts. So, like, are we gonna do that? Because it's pretty big. In fact, that's, like, very big, right? So I mean, if we think that's the right way to do it, screw it. We'll do it that way. Yeah, the viewers from stream make the trainers triangle. That's how we've always done it. You guys will be making the trainers today. But yeah, like this is fairly large. So I want to discuss the progression that we're going to do on this area. As in like, is it just going to be something that we can surf all the way through? Are we going to force diving? Is it going to be mostly skippable? Or is it going to be something that the player has to go through? And like actually has to, you know, go through some of the progression, and some of the more in-depth areas will be out of the way. And obviously no one likes just surfing for 200 tiles. Like no one likes doing that with all the encounters and stuff. So I think it's a good idea to make the encounter rate pretty low, and also kind of force the player to dive a good amount, you know? So we can have it be kind of like a multi-level complex where you have to like dive in and out of the water a little bit. You have to dive in and out of the water to get to the next area. So like, for example, we can just like go over here. This is like a little test that I did. This is like the diving thing. Make them a dive a good amount. Sounds interesting. I agree. And the reason why is because our dive areas aren't boring. I've done a good job. But like, we could block off the next area with rocks, for example, and we can have the player have to dive down and go across to get across those rocks. Real quick, I'm just gonna hop in and show you guys kind of what I've been doing. Last night, I spent a long time. Hi, Yamageto. Thanks for making it to stream, by the way. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. We need y'all here. We need y'all. But if we hop into the golf route, we can obviously dive down here, and I've been experimenting around with making this like as good as I possibly could. So obviously I wanted a lot of animations. I wanted the atmosphere to be really nice. I'm also gonna make it to where there's not two songs playing at the same time. But I wanted the atmosphere to be really nice, and I also wanted ways to travel faster because diving is really slow. So I added these little coral fan things. Yeah, Nico Bird. What's up, Nico? Hell yeah, 28 months, dude. That's crazy. Thank you so much. You're the GOAT, dude. But yeah, y'all. I added like these little fan things because I thought it'd be a good idea to like move fast. Because you move really slow while diving, and obviously you can dive deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's like the beauty of it all, is, you know, you can just keep going down. I already posted a video of this on the Discord last night, but figured I'd still show you guys. So we're in like the bottom level now, but there is like an extra bottom level that we can also utilize for like super secret stuff, which is this level. It's the darkest level, and it's also a dark map. So this gives us the opportunity to make like underwater caves and different levels of diving progression and stuff like that. It really gives us a lot of opportunity to like explore like hell. Make this like one of the most explorative areas in gaming history, especially when it comes to RPG. And I think that that's a lot of fun. So if we're gonna have this area be twice the size of the desert, that's not even taken into account. The underwater layers are also the size of twice the size of the desert, which I think is a little too much, right? You know, are you going to have an underwater flash or go no flash for the depths? For the depths, I think we're going to go no flash because we can have like bioluminescence. For example, I'll pull it up real quick. We can have bioluminescence to light up the area, like these glowing coral, like the glowing coral, and maybe even like stones and stuff like that. But in general, that could be how we actually light it up outside of the player. Because I mean, when you're down that deep in the real ocean, it is like that. It's darker than dark. It is so freaking dark that, like, you can't see anything outside of bioluminescence, which I think is the goal. I think that'd be, like, you know, just to give off that feeling of you are just alone. You are just alone. You don't want to get lost. You're alone in the, like, deep underwater in, like, the scariest freaking place of all time with freaking scary monsters. Like, I want to give off Subnautica vibes, like you were saying. Like, I want to give off Subnautica vibes here, but in, like, a retro 2D kind of funky style. Because obviously this is Pokemon. But yeah, at some point today, we are going to go over this. We are going to kind of map it out a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and put out a poll real quick just to see what you guys want to do first. What should we do first? Question mark. Do you guys want to discuss the golf progression and start laying that out and giving out ideas for that? Or do you want to start with making trainers and NPCs for the new areas? What would you guys rather do? Hey, Antoine, it's okay. No worries, no worries. Random side note, the idea reminded me of level in DKC 3. Oh, is it like a Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong? We're not at the desert part yet, but I would love the idea of one trainer is called the Desert Bandit to reference Yamcha from Dragon Ball. We do have we already developed the desert. Like, the desert's already finished. The desert is dunzos. We are done with the desert. Already made all that like a year and a half ago. Triangle, you know this game's released. You can play it. We're making the next update. We're finishing the game. All right. Let's see what y'all voted. All right, so y'all voted for the mostly to start on trainers and NPCs for the new area. So this is fun because all of you guys get to make trainers and NPCs for the area. The full map graphic looks great. Yo, I appreciate you, Nico. I appreciate you. We're going to start off in the Mystical Forest. Trainers in the Mystical Forest. So everybody's going to get a chance to make a character, which is awesome. But or to make a trainer or an NPC. So for trainers, when you make your team and stuff, that is our Pokedex. That link right there is our Pokedex. It's a good idea to utilize that when making your trainer. So for the Mystical Forest, we're thinking like... You finished? All right, let me look at the sprite that Gazer made real quick. Yeah, that's perfect, Gazer. That's perfect. Good to go. And that's 3 points for you, Gazer. We're holding a spriting contest right now. 3 points for you, my friend. But phew, finally some free time to make it. Yay, Tense. I'm glad you made it. But did you just go through that fucking log? That's actually so smart. So let me just give you guys an idea of the Mystical Forest. Since you're going to be making dialogue for your trainers and your NPCs, it's a good idea to have a general idea of what the Mystical Forest entails. Oh, shit. I hate when that happens. Damn it. All right. I got to reopen. Sometimes the game just, like, opens weird, and it just, like, is, like, almost at half the speed that it's supposed to be. It's very unusual. Anyways, coming back in. Let's go up to the Mystical Forest. Oh, man, it did it again. So this is the Mystical Forest here, also known as the Looping Forest, and the reason why is because... I'm going to save here and reopen again. The reason why it's called the Mystical Forest is, or the Looping Forest, is because you kind of get trapped here. Like, I'll show you what I mean. You kind of get trapped in the mystical forest. As in, as we go through the forest, we have to interact with the mushrooms. And when we interact with the mushrooms, that will open up the path forward. And when we open up the path forward, we just keep doing that. We go around the whole forest, right? However, once we make it here, we notice that there is absolutely no way to get to the exit at first. There's no way to get to the exit. So obviously, we're going to keep going around. You know, we'll keep going around all the way to the exit. And once we make it back to the beginning, which I'll show you right now, when we make it back to the beginning, something changes. The entrance is now gone, which means we're trapped here. All the NPCs and trainers will disappear besides one. And you have to go through the forest multiple times in a loop to eventually reach the exit. So we can go through one on loop 2. And then now she's standing right here. We interact with her. And you loop again. I can just keep rigging the loops, honestly. It's not that hard. But then you can just loop again. She's going to disappear and go somewhere else. I think it's down here. Yeah, down here. And then on the final loop, I don't know why that happened. On the final loop, we actually are able to leave the forest now. And the loop, basically the looping will be over, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's the idea behind it. I do not know what happened. Let's go ahead and fix that real quick. You know. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna be making trainers for this forest. That is the nature behind the forest. As for the Pokemon that can be encountered here, because that also might help with your trainers and stuff. Let's go look at the encounters real quick. Bam, mystical. The Pokemon that can be encountered here is Centiskorch, the Centiskorch line, the Capsicid line, the Houndoom line, the Munna line, and the Kashroom line. So if we go to the document here, we can find Pokemon like Kashroom, these guys right here. We can find Pokemon like, also Parasect too. Parasect. You know, it just kind of fits the vibe of like the forest and stuff like that. The Capsicid line, the Centiskorch line, the Houndoom line, and the Munna line. So those might assist you with your trainers a little bit. As for trainer classes, we have a list of them. So go ahead and think about what you would want here. Obviously, like youngster, lass, hiker, bug catcher, camper, picnicker, gentleman, lady, all the basic ones, you know, that are in every Pokemon game. And then as for like extra ones that could also fit here, we have like Scavenger. That's like the female bug type trainer. We have the Ghost Girl could probably fit here a lot. Maybe bandits or ninjas could fit here. Archaeologists and ruin explorers, since there is a ruin right here. Kindlers, since there's fire types. Psychic type trainers. Cool trainers and ace trainers, since we're late in the game. Maybe punks. Maybe painter. I don't know about gardener, but Pokemon rangers, those could work too. A bug maniac, a chemist. If you want a chef for some reason, or maybe like a military vet. We have a good amount of trainers. But yeah, let's go ahead and actually get into developing y'all's trainers in the game. So first off, say I in chat. First one to say I, you get the first trainer. Coco Squid, there you go, my guy. Coco Squid, what trainer class do you want? So we can actually go in to the files and start making the trainer. Go down to the bottom here. Also, if we want to get through this and, you know, like go through it all, we need to be snappy about it. Be real snappy about it. Is there a place that shows the sprites? No, Coco Squid. Like I said, we gotta be snappy about it. If you're not ready, I'll go to the next guy. But let me go ahead and actually grab a trainer. So we can have here, we can just grab Bug Maniac Marcus for now. Just get my turn. All right. So the second person was Fancy Rowlet. What's up, my friend? Fancy Rowlet. I need trainer class. I need the name. Also, is the background music playing? No. We're just no background music. No balling it right now. So Fancy Rowlet, I need can I add a painter with a pencil? Yeah, for sure. You don't have to stay in the trainer class. So he wants a painter. One of his Pokemon is gonna be Pencil. You can also give her. I think it's a her. You can also give her more Pokemon other than just Pencil. But we have Painter, so we need a name for your Painter. We need the Pokemon that she has, and we also need some dialogue. Can it be the ace? Sure, yeah. Why not? Give her a second Pokemon while you're at it. All right, let me go find a Painter real quick. I know we have some on in the jungle routes, so let me grab a Painter from the jungle routes. Right, right here. Yeah, Painter. Is Painter male? No, the Painter's female. Or I think like it's like a mix. It's like androgynous, kind of. It's so you're kind of free there actually. So we can add a Painter. I'm gonna add your Painter right here. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna add your Painter like right here. Boom. I feel like that's a solid spot, right? If you need more trainers after everyone's turn, I'm down. Hell yeah, Nico. I got you. How many Mons should I add? 2 or 3? It's up to you, dude. You can do as many as you want. These are your trainers, y'all. These are yours. So, Fancy Rowlet, we're going to need the dialogue that your Painter has off of the, like, once the battle starts. The dialogue after the player beats your Painter. And then dialogue if you talk to the player again. Or if you talk to the Painter again. And that goes for everyone else too. So, while Fancy Rowlet's working on that, for the next trainer, say I in chat. And you can say I along with your trainer class and the name of your trainer. For future reference. The first person to do that. The first person to say I along with their trainer class and name. Let's do it like that for the future. I think that's the best way to do it. Because right now, what I need to do is I need just to go ahead and mark these trainers as existing. Like, these trainers exist. So, Ghost Girl Arena. Hell yeah. So, we're going to have a Ghost Girl from Redstonian Ember. Ghost Girl. Her name is going to be Arena. Hell yeah. Alright, and then same thing, Redstonian Ember. Just tell me the details about your trainer. You can also let me know if you want your trainer to, like, walk, or if you want your trainer to be moving, or whether they're a spinner. You can let me know all of those details. But let me go grab a Ghost Girl for you. I always know that this is, like, the first Ghost Girl that appears in the game. So I always know to grab this Ghost Girl. Back to the Mystical Forest. Parasected, Spirit Chime, and Delcatty for Pokemon. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm going to put your Ghost Girl Unless you want me to change it. I'm going to put your ghost girl right here. And she's going to be a spinner, both up and down. Let's go ahead and give her Parasected. We'll do Chime Echo instead of Spirit Chime. And then Delcatty. Delcatty. And then Fancy Rowlet wants Searfent, Masharna, and Kronger. Searfent, Masharna, and Kronger. Or we'll do we'll do Pinseel, because we still don't know if Kronger is going to be an ace or not. And then the name is Painter Helena. Sounds good. All right. And then while you guys come up with your dialogue, and go ahead and come up with your dialogue. Don't wait for me. You can go ahead and come up with everything. We need 3 dialogue lines. So that's Ghost Girl Arena. This is Painter Helena. Heck yeah. And yet loss feels the same in both. And then, and yet, loss feels the same in both. There we go. We got Ghost Girl's dialogue. Boom. You think? Do you think we become Pokemon when we pass away? I'm going to do pass on. Do you think we become Pokemon when we pass on? There we go. There we go. All right. Next up, say I in chat along with your trainer type and your trainer type and the name of your trainer. So Trevi was first, an ace trainer, Elon. All right, we got ace trainer underscore M, name Elon. You're not the one. She was so creepy. That's real. Ace trainer Elon. And then we're going to do Parasect, Masharna, and Catashroom. Catashroom might also be an ace. We're going to knock that down to Kashroom. So Parasect, Masharna, and Kashroom. All right. Now let's figure out where this ace trainer is going to be. We're probably, I feel like we can put an ace trainer near like the beginning of the route. I might do this as like an actual force battle. Maybe she appears like right here. So let's go ahead and grab an ace trainer. I know we have some on Route 28, right? This is like when we started doing ace trainers. Yep, here's one right here. And we'll go ahead and grab her. Bam. Set her right there. Oh, wait. No. This is a guy. I'm dumb. Ace trainer male. Elon. Yeah. Ace trainer male. All right. He's going to see 3 tiles up, which is currently how it works. Also, let me make sure he does on these as well. Bam. We got ace trainer male. Elon. Cool. And Trevi also gave us his dialogue already, too. Touching these mushrooms makes me feel a little weird. Boom. Touching these mushrooms makes me feel a little weird. And then, he didn't give us anything else, so we'll probably just, unless you want me to change it, I'll go ahead and come up with something. When you touch the... Are things disappearing? I could have sworn there wasn't, I could have sworn there wasn't a log there. And then in the after battle text, he can say something like, I think the mushrooms make things disappear. I think the mushrooms make things disappear. Hell yeah. I'm gonna do feel a little funky. Oh, let me add in try it out, just so the player knows to try it out. Try it out. Bro's a peer pressure. He's got the peer pressure, dude. Hey, JKNDC, what's up, what's up, what's up? There's someone who wants a trainer but is unable to talk on stream. Wait, why are they unable to talk on stream? How does that work? You can't chat? Why can't you chat? Is it giving you a reason? So I'll type that too. Alright. Fancy Rowlet, go ahead and DM me your dialogue. I think that's the best way to do it. Alright, cool. We got Ace Trainer Male now. Alright, next up. Who wants to be next? Who wants to be next? Go ahead and say I in chat along with your trainer class and your trainer's name. Bandit Yamaha. Alright, we got a Bandit Yamaha. I like that. I like that. I like how it's really close to Yamcha, so it's like really, really close. Is there a trainer that exclusively uses mushrooms yet? Maybe. Yeah, that's really weird. The chat should be available to everyone. Are you signed in? You have to be signed in to YouTube. Scuba Zach, come to stream. He's typing. He's typing. We got to get him in here. We got to get Scuba Zach in here. Hey, Sage Shenanigans. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Triangle was next. Bandit Yamaha. Let's do Bandit Yamaha. Okie dokie. I know where some bandits are. Some bandits right here. All right. So where should I put him? Where should I put him? I actually don't know. I'm gonna put him right here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put him right here. Yeah. All right. Now we can start battle with Bandit Yamaha. Let's go ahead and make his thing in here too. Bandit Yamaha. Alright, what Pokemon does he have? Let's check, let's check, let's check. Only Cheeto as a Pokemon? Yeah, that works. Let's do it. He just has a Cheeto. All he's got is a Cheeto. Alright, Triangle. The last thing I need from you is just your dialogue. I got a recommendation for you. Probably something along the lines of like, maybe something along the lines of like, a forest that is known, or a forest that is famous for people getting lost in it. That's the perfect place to steal trainers' money. It's just to steal trainers' money. Okay, let me put Fancy Rowlet's dialogue in before I, does it inspire you to a battle? I'm going to put this dialogue in first. And then we'll do the next one. Such a colorful defeat. I always love when nature gives us these colorful paradises. They make my paintings look so delightful. I love that dialogue. Y'all, Fancy Rowlet's cooking right now with this trainer. Fantastic trainer right here, dude. Good job, Fancy Rowlet. I really like this one. I really like this one. I see you're eager to fight the great Yamaha. All right. I see you're eager to fight the great Yamaha. And then when he loses, he's going to say, like, now I lost this money. And then now I can't make here. You're taking money from me? Yo, Zircon! Zircon, I did not know that you were Scuba Zach in the Discord. Zircon, welcome to stream. Welcome to stream. All right. Should we do a Bug Maniac instead of should we do a Bug Maniac instead, Zircon? Either way, you send it a little too early. You send it a little too early. I got to give the other people a chance too. But we'll get around to you. We'll get around to you. It's more of just like priority. Anyways, starting now, say I in chat, along with your trainer class and everything. For a brat, you're good. But
KFC wraps
if we battle again,
new mac and cheese one. Choose 2 KFC wraps for $5.
I'll be much stronger. Then your money is mine. Then your money is mine. Hell yeah, Triangle. Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, the first person was Tense. A picnicker. A picnicker. Let's run it. Let's run it. Picnicker. Tense? How weird can I be with the dialogue? I mean, no one's stopping you. But keep in mind, in an area like this, anything that's just blatantly stupid or blatantly a joke takes away from the area. You could say something that maybe has to do with the mushrooms or the fact that this forest is people are known to get lost in this forest. You didn't miss much. We've just been making some trainers, the biggest moxie boosted. Picnicker tent has a Gothink. Paris isn't on this route? Yes, Parrot is on this route. We do have Paris on this route. All right, let me find a picnicker. Let me find a picnicker real quick. Oh, speak of the devil, there's a picnicker. Yeah, picnicker. Okie doke, okie doke. Where are we at? Where are we at? So we have a trainer in this area, have a trainer in this area. Maybe I'll have her up in this little area. She has a little picnic up here. She's just doing her thing. Guarding some item. Picnicker tent. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Isn't this a great date spot? I found it all by myself. Isn't this a great date spot? I found it all by myself. Just hope... Oh no, honey, I'm not lost. Just hope I don't get lost. Or I'm gonna do just hope you don't get lost. Just hope you don't get lost. And then upon getting defeated... No. Honey. I'm not lost. That's good. That's good. It works. It works. Alright, and then if you talk to her again... Hey, tyKenter! Hey, tyKenter! I brought my best friend so we didn't get lost, but we got lost together. Maybe if... Maybe don't bring... Or, yeah. Maybe we should ask for directions. Maybe we should ask for directions, she says. I don't want to end up lost. I don't want to end up lost. Alright. So, I think we finished Painter Helena, Ghost Girl Arena, Ace Trainer Elon, Bandit Yamaha, Picnicker Tent. So we could probably fit a couple more in here. More importantly, we need yeah, we're doing multiple routes. Don't worry. We need we need some ruin explorers. Either archaeologists or ruin explorers. Both work. Both like ruin explorers and archaeologists. We need those and some psychics. And that'll call it for this route. So some ruin explorers, like 1 or 2 ruin explorers, and like 1 or 2 psychics. And I think that's it. And I think that's it for this route. So, with that being said, go ahead and edit your stuff. I'll give you all a couple minutes to edit your message. And the first person that sends it, we'll go with that. But I'm going to give you all a minute, so don't send it now. Do not send it now. In case you don't forget you just phased that fucking log guy. Let me double check to make sure I have all these trainers. Picnicker Tint. The Painter Helena, so that name's correct. Bandit Yamaha, that name is correct as well. And then Ghost Go Arena. All right, cool. Our 5 trainers are good to go. All right. Go ahead and send it now. First person to send it. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I did already give you one Redstonian, so I'm going to have to go with Coco Squid. Okie dokie. Wait, Redstonian, did I give one to you? Or am I stupid? I'm fine to be passed. Oh, okay, okay. Sounds good, sounds good. All right, all right, all right. Let me grab a Psychic. A Psychic. Picnicker Tent. Let's go ahead and get Psychic class. So Psychic _ F. We can't give him Parasect. Psychic F Grace. We can't give her a Parasect. That's not psychic related. I'm gonna give her a Muna. Because we do need Muna to be on, like, some trainer. So I'm going to give her 1 Muna at the very least. And then I'll let you do whatever, the rest, whatever else you want to do. All right, and then let me get the Psychic trainer real quick. I know we have some on this route. 26. Here we go. Here's the Psychic. That's a Psychic M. There's the Psychic female. Mystical Forest. All right, where do I want the Psychic to be? We don't have a lot of trainers in this area. So maybe I'll do right here. Or actually, I'm going to do right here. There we go. Heck yeah. All right. Her name is Grace. And then what other what other Pokemon do you want her to have, Coco Squid? Let me just check real quick. Also, if you guys need the Pokedex again, I'll go ahead and send it just in case, because I know there's a bunch of new people that just joined in. So there's the Pokedex. Dialogue. So Coco Squid said, Greetings. I'm going to add something. There's a magical presence here. Is there not? There's a magical presence here. Is there not? And her name is Grace. Grace. Upon defeat. Oh! How do I dialogue a scoff? Can y'all help me with that? How do you dialogue a scoff? Masharna and Swunk. Okie doke. Oh yeah. I guess that would work. But I'm thinking more like a oh. Maybe you do a cha. How have I lost to a puny, normal human like you? There we go. Are you having trouble Finding the exit. Don't get caught in the loop. Proceeds to get caught in the loop. Alright. So either one more psychic and an archaeologist, or 2 archaeologists. 3, 2, 1, go. Nobody sent it yet. Nobody sent it. Go ahead and say I. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ruin Explorer Vimes. Let's go with that. We got Ruin Explorer Vimes. Houndoom. A Giltrick. Inotropius. Hey, Pidicris, thanks for making it, by the way. I know I haven't said hi to you yet. Thanks for making it. Alright. Let's go ahead and make our Ruin Explorer. I think we can grab one from here. Boom. Ruin Explorer Vimes. And then the dialogue. Many trainers have gone missing in this area. What's going on? She ruined my ex till I implore her. Alright. Now we need some text when the player, or when Vimes loses. I'm gonna go ahead and put something, but Nico, if you have any different ideas, go for it. But I'll go ahead and put something. Maybe something like, am I next? Am I next? Okay, that's good. I'm gonna put that in the after one though. Don't end up missing like all the others. Am I next? Alright, and then for like actual lose dialogue, I can do something like, it's possible that the tomb up ahead has something to do with this place. There we go. Ruin Explorer Vimes. Finished. Finished. Seems neat. Alright, guys. One last one. Go ahead. Go. One last one for this area. So far, Redstonian Imbor's the only one to send something. There we go. JKNDC was the first one to say it that hasn't done something yet. JKNDC wants a Ruin Explorer as well. Ruin Explorer Miles. Miles. Okie dokie, okie dokie. JK and C, I need the Pokemon he has. I need dialogue. And I will go ahead and place him. Probably right here. Or you know what? I'm gonna put him right here. He is fixed. Cool. Ruin Explorer Miles. I've explored this ruin for miles. Hey, Marissa K! Welcome to stream, dude. Thanks for making it. Hell yeah. Marissa K is here. Don't fret, y'all. Marissa K is here. Okay. Next up, let's do a few just normal NPCs for this area. No trainers, just normal NPCs. If you want them to give out items, go ahead. If you want them to give out items, or if you want them to say anything specific. But for this, woman possessed by a parasect, but you completely erased that story. Coco Squid, that's a psychic. She doesn't have a parasect. You had to do a psychic. If you want, you can do that on the next route. But if you want, you can change it. Alright, cool. It's careful to wander around here by yourself. Take this. Gives away a super potion. Let's make that like some lady. Alright. Lady. Be careful wandering around here by yourself. Be careful wandering around here by yourself. You know, people go missing here. Here, just for your health. And then she'll give us a super potion. Where's the receive item command? I got one. This one. Super potion. We'll do a hyper potion. We're pretty late in the game. Hyper potion. There we go. Awesome. Hyper potion. Yeah, that is pretty funny. All right. Anyways, go ahead right now. Send your NPCs, your NPC ideas. Go ahead, send them. We can add a couple more here. Fancy Rowlets. Fancy Rowlets. I like yours, Fancy Rowlets. We'll go ahead and do it. I'm going to make it an archaeologist, though. Wait, why'd you take back your message? Why'd you take it back? It was so good. It was so good. Let me write it again. Yes, please. That was really good. All right, what area could I add an NPC into? I don't know. I think we're actually pretty good. We got a solid amount of NPCs here. All right. Go ahead and write that again, Fancy Rowlet. Next up, my friends, we can do trainers for this route. Totally different route. This is real swampy. Swamp. So when it comes to trainer classes, probably like I don't see campers and picnickers being here. I see like bug maniacs, bug catchers, ace trainers in general. I don't see Pokemon Rangers. I don't see gardeners. Maybe a chemist. But yeah. I'm going through here. Maybe there could be there might be a dragon tamer, because why not? I don't know about a dragon tamer. No ruin explorers. It would be good to have a the scavenger here. The scavenger probably works. We could also do a double battle with twins. I don't know about Pokemon breeders, but yeah, fishermen. Nobody's swimming here, bro. I don't know about adding swimmers here. Who's swimming in this shit? Be so for real with me. Who is swimming in here? Tasty, I wrote it again. Hell yeah. I'm going to go ahead and... Let me write that down. Go ahead and come up with your trainer ideas. Do not send them yet. These ruins have always been an unsettling mystery. People have gone missing and more will vanish. People have gone missing and more will vanish. I fear we'll never be able to solve the mystery of this forest. Crack the nature. Yeah, the true nature. Yeah. All the brain-eating amoeba. Yeah, I really see brain-eating amoeba here. Oh, you know, hillbillies might like this area. We have a hillbilly trainer class. That might work. Hillbilly could be funny. Anyways, I will be back in about I'll be back in about like 2 minutes just to use the bathroom. And then while you guys write your trainer ideas. Oh yeah, I should hold on. Before I go, let me show you guys what spawns here in the swamp. That's probably a good idea. You know what? Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Darkfly, Noctrance, Palutowudo, Gelodon South, the ground type, Quagsire, Skrelp and Dragalge, and Nekocean. Those are all the Pokemon that spawn here. I don't think any of our new Pokemon would go here, so yeah. Also, Trubbish and Garbiathan. Trubbish and Garbiathan. Those are new mons that we could definitely use in this area. These guys, Trubbish and Garbiathan. Anyways, I will be back in a minute. Let me go pee. Go ahead and write your trainers down. Do not send it in chat yet. Do not send it in chat. Don't mess with me. My mic's working. All right, y'all, go ahead and send your trainers for the new route. First one I see, we're going to go with. All right, Samantha. Pit Icarus has not gotten one yet. Samantha, Ace Trainer. Boom. She has a Neck Ocean and a Dragalge. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and make her trainer real quick. For this one, I can actually can grab her. All right, where should we put her? Well, she's on the other side of the route. So we'll put her right here. Ace Trainers, Samantha. And she says, hey, bet I can beat you to the other side. And then I didn't get any finished dialogue. What mons can be found on this route again? I got you. Darkfly, Noctrance, Polluto-Wudo, Gelodon, Quagsire, Magikarp, Skrelp, Dragalge. Yeah. And probably Trubbish and Garbiathan also fits well. Sure, the Trubbish and the new Trubbish evolution. Hey, bet I can beat you to the other side. And then for her loose text, I'll do... Ah, dang it. Didn't even get to start. And now I'm all gassed. Alright, and then we just need some Finnish dialogue. Some Finnish. Some dialogue afterwards, per se. I did, yeah, Neck Ocean, drink algae. Cool. Yeah, just some Finnish dialogue. Alright, while Pit Icarus comes up with some Finnish dialogue, go ahead, send your trainers. There we go. Possibly Antoine on top of his shit. I came here to fish just for some rare items, but all I've gotten so far is junk. That's good. Okay. We need... where's a fisherman at? I got someone Route 24. There we go. Alright, this guy's probably hanging out off of a bridge somewhere. We'll put him right here. His name is John. I hope we don't already have a fisherman named John. Let's check. We don't! Hell yeah. John, the fisherman. He is quite the fisherman, ain't he? He's got a bunch of trubbish. And then a Garbiathan. Yeah, Fisherman John. My guy. Alright, and then he also gave us some dialogue. I came here to fish for some rare items, but all I have gotten so far is junk. What? My trubbish aren't the junk, you idiot. My trubbish aren't the junk, you idiot. You hit him by accident? You hit Sage? Why is the screen getting progressively smaller? It's not getting progressively smaller for me. Okay. And if we talk to him again, maybe you can just say, man, I'm just going to go back to fishing at the Gulf. Or man, I'm probably going to go back to fishing at the Gulf. Nice. Alright, next trainer. Go ahead and send it. I think that's everybody. Who has not gotten a trainer yet? Who has not gotten one yet? Yeah, probably. Yeah, Sage hasn't. Sage hasn't. Okie doke. Sage wants a hiker. Does a hiker really fit on this route? A hiker out here. And he's rocking a Trubbish. A hiker rocking a Trubbish is crazy. I like Geladon, though. Geladon's pretty cool. Alright, let's go. By the way, for anybody that's pinging me, if you're pinging me, I do not see anything. My chat is covering my pings right now. Sure, I get pinged, but it is completely covered. Hiker Joseph. Yeah, Hiker Joseph. Alright, he's got a... I like Geladon. I don't know if I'm going to give him Trubbish. This hiker's a damn litterer. The swamp is perfectly fine for hiking. Alright. I like Geladon. I do like Geladon. This hiker's a damn litterer. Where are the damn mountains in this region? What? Longest hike to garbage dump. Have you tried walking through a muddy swamp? You got a good point. You got a good point. This hiker is a dimwit. Maybe the player would question that, and that would be his dialogue. Like, what do you mean? What am I doing out in the swamp? Well, I'm hiking, of course. Let me grab a hiker. You probably have hikers back on like Route 3. Yeah, we have this hiker right here. Let's use him. You guys make quite the good points. This is a muddy swamp. There's going to be it is quite difficult to walk through, I will say. All right, I'm going to put him right here. I'm also going to fix him. That means he ain't a spinner. All right, we got hiker. What was his name again? Okay, but is Shrek a real name? Is Shrek a real name? We might already have a hiker, Joseph. No, we don't. Okay, good. That's good to know. We probably do have Joseph. Oh, no, we don't have any Josephs in the whole trainer doc. Crazy. It's our first Joseph. All right. We need some dialogue for this guy, though. We need dialogue for him. Yan Mega here? Yeah, Yan Mega would be pretty cool. We could have Yan Mega here. Yay, you're staying, Marissa K. Let's go. Bye, JK. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. JK, you never sent me the dialogue for your trainer. Your, who was it again? Yeah, Ruin Explorer Miles. You never sent me that. Unless you sent it to my DMs, which you didn't. Alright. Well, let's just do the idea that, like, we originally had. Like, what do you mean? Why am I here? Well, I'm hiking through the swamp. You think because I'm a hiker, I should be in the mountains? Let me hike where I want. Let me hike where I want to hike. The mountains are too easy. The mountains are too easy. Have you ever tried walking through a swamp? Excuse me. Oh, Safia balls. Oh, we have a Pokédex. We have a Pokédex. Here's the link. I got you. I got you, Safia. Also, Safia, you want to make a trainer? Most of everybody here has already, so you might be one of the last ones that hasn't. But yeah, we have an exclusive Pokédex. We do have encounters. Our encounters for this area are Darkfly, Noctrance, Politowidow, Geladon, Quagsire, Magikarp, Skrelp, Jergalgy, and we might add Yanma and Yanmega as well. Oh yeah, KJ hasn't done a trainer yet. That's true. That's true. I think it's yeah, Zircon and KJ. Or yeah, Zircon and KJ. Alright, we can do Zircon first. Why not? Why not? Hold on. Where's let me get a Bug Maniac. I'm gonna name him Bug Maniac Zach though. Not Scuba Zach. I'm gonna do Bug Maniac Zach. Chat has collectively agreed not to do self-insert usernames. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright, let's get our Bug Maniac. Where should I put him? I think I'm gonna put him right here. I can make him a spinner to where he spins left and right. Right there. Alright, Bug Maniac Zach. I'm pretty sure you sent the team. Let me go back up. You're gonna be bugging you out when you're gonna be bugging out when I squish you. You're gonna be bugging out when I squish you. Squish, squish. Squash, mate. Squish, squash. Squish, squash, mate. Squish, squash. And then what's his team? What's his team? Any tough bugs? All right, we'll give him a Yanmega. A Yanmega and a Darkfly. Perfect for this area. They're both pretty tough. They're both pretty tough. They're pretty tough guys. Squish squash, mate. Squish squash. Alright, and then we also got to do, we also got to, give him a lose dialogue. Come up with what he should say if he loses. If he loses. Or if you talk to him afterwards. If you, like, talk to him after the battle. Also, did we get this? No, we didn't do the Ace Trainer Samantha. This is Pit Icarus. Pit Icarus, I still need your after dialogue. You know what really bugs me? You know what really bugs me? Oh my god. Hold on. You know what really bugs me? And then something else. You know what really bugs me? And then something. You just say something after that. Stupid. I don't get any ad revenue. I might as well turn ads off, y'all. I don't get shit. Y'all should see this. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me pull this up. I'm going to show y'all what ad revenue does for me. We're going to do the biggest stream. The 5-hour Fakemon vote. The 5-hour Fakemon votes. $2.60 for the 5-hour Fakemon vote. And we had like over 80 people in there. Most of the stream. $2.60. This stream, I'm going to make like 2 cents. I might as well turn it off. Yeah, $2.60 for 5 hours with 80 concurrent viewers. And people turn on a light and all my bugs leave. Oh, that's good. That's good. I got you. I actually like that. You know what really bugs me? When people turn on a light. I like that a lot. Okay. All right. Pit Icarus, not gonna lie, that has like nothing to do with her dialogue. I feel like you can come up with something better. You got, I think you can come up with something better. Maybe something to do with the running across the swamp. There should be an NPC that's stuck in the mud. NPC stuck in the water.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Dude, Baba Booey is as old as time itself. Like, that's like the very first stream redeem ever made. I need a... Oh, shit. No, shit! Oh, shit! No fucking way! Nico! A pittance of change for the starving art. Yo! Nico, thank you so much. That's fucking amazing, dude. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, Nico. You're so sweet. You're so kind. You're so quiet. It really means the world, dude. It means the absolute world. More than YouTube gives. Yeah, no, YouTube ad revenue is so ass, dude. It's so ass. I mean, you need to get like 1 million views to get any sort of like revenue, or at least into the 100,000s. For me, my biggest video has 26,000 views and I made 26 bucks off of it. Like $1 a thousand views. And that's like for long term. That's like for long form content. The long form. The shorts is like barely anything, but the long-term content or the long form, it's actually not that bad if you're getting like 400,000 views a video. Cause like, yeah, making one video a week that gets like 400,000 views, it's like 400 bucks a week. That's like pretty dope. And like, it gets even crazier like once you get into like the millions and stuff. Like $1,000 a video for 1 million views, or like, I mean, shit, like 5 million views or even 2 million. Like that's when it gets real. I'd say it's about $1 every 1,000 views. That's like what I've seen from everybody that I know and myself. But if you look it up, it says like, oh, you get on average like 4 to 7. That's bullshit, dude. That is not true at all. If Bugcatcher Percy won Paris and Scalopede. Oh, yeah, I do got to say that. All right, send your next trainer. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Nico Bird distracted me. The beautiful Nico Bird. Go ahead. Has anyone not gotten a trainer yet? I know KJ hasn't. Oh, yeah, Safia. Yo, Reaper! I'm going into labor. I need my rock NPC. Yo, the $2 holla from Viper, the biggest Moxie boosted sim. Fuck yeah, dude. You guys are being so kind to me today. You're so kind to me today, man. I just got a McDonald's ad, and that was like 4 times as loud as the stream. I hope the streams aren't that quiet. There's no way for me to like raise master volume. I think, Safia, next time I will bring my running shoes. You know what? That's actually good. That's actually good. Next time I will bring my running shoes. Next time I will bring my running shoes. You guys are being so nice to me today. Thank you so much. It really means the world. I work so hard on this, so all the support, you guys just showing up, hanging out, talking, making this game with me. It's so nice. It's so nice, dude. You guys are awesome. Your streams aren't quiet. The ads are just terrible. Labor isn't a permitted word for donations. YouTube is hella pregnant phobic. Are you serious? Did you try to say labor? Well, really, thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. No, you are. You stop being so nice to me. Why are you guys being so nice? What did I ever do? What did I ever do to deserve this? I think it's... You guys are being so nice. Come on. Okay. I don't see anybody else asking for a trainer. Safia isn't asking for a trainer, and they haven't made one yet. And then KJ also hasn't sent one. So I think we might restart. We might restart. We've already done one, Fancy Relic. We might restart, but the first thing that I'll do... Did that just come in? What? Wait, hold on. Is that a second one? Wait, why didn't it read the chat out loud? No, that's not a second one. That's not a second one. It was just showing up now. Yeah, I thought it was a second one. I thought it was the second one. Wait, Viper, that's an NPC. I've been waiting, Viper, that's an NPC, not a trainer. Wait, hold on. Viper, what did you say? Yo, what the fuck? Nico, come on, dude. Nico! Nico, you're the only member in here. You gotta send chat emojis for yourself. You gotta send chat emojis for yourself, and you also gotta send chat emojis for Viper. You're the only member here. The Chad. The tasty Chad emoji. Have you seen mine yet? No, Safia, resend it. Did I do it right? No, that's the swunk. That's the swunk. Hold on. Here's the chat emoji. It's this one. It used to be a thing back when we had a lot of members. When we had a lot of members, whenever someone would donate, we would spam the chat emoji. The Chad. Did I send it? Did it work? Yeah, there it is. The chat emoji. You got to send them for yourself, my guy. Nico, thanks so much. You're awesome, dude. Talking Rock NPC. Has a team of 6 geodes. Wouldn't that just be a ninja hiding behind a rock? We could just do a ninja hiding behind a rock. My name's Tasty and I'm a baller, bro. Why are you guys being so nice to me? All right, that is like the last NPC that hasn't been done. Is Vapors Moxie boosted. All right, well, we're gonna do a ninja behind a rock. What's his name? I didn't get a name. You didn't give me a name. Yeah, for sure, James. Go ahead and send the encounters. Send them to my DMs. Oh, his name is Sturdy? That's not a real name. Come on. Sturdy? He's just got a bunch of Geodudes. Wait. Okay. 6 is a bit much. I think I'm gonna do 4. I'll do four Geodudes. I feel like that's enough. What? All right, we need dialogue. Vapor, send me the dialogue. Send me the dialogue, Vapor. This proves a lot of people are going in under-leveled. Yeah, you have a good point. You have a good point, James. How about a swimmer NPC next to the water? I was going to do my daily swim routine, but I regret this decision. All right, before we finish off trainers, before we finish off trainers for this route, because we can honestly have a lot of trainers on this route. It's kind of an optional route. I mean, it's not optional, but like, you know, it's just kind of, it just seems like one of those routes, you know, just with a decent amount of grinding that you can do. It's right off to the side of Silverfield. I imagine we can have a good amount of trainers here. Since everybody's gotten a trainer, let me, I'm going to put this out real quick. Let's see if we can get anybody else in here. I love this track so much. What's Tasty doing? What you mean, what am I doing? Okie doke, okie doke. You weren't asking for a trainer, Jams! You never asked! Hey, Redhead Bebs! What's up, Redhead? What's up, Redhead? Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you can make it. So glad. It's always a good stream when Redhead Bebs comes. Yeah, Gazer and Jams, y'all weren't asking for one. Y'all didn't ask for no trainers. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So I think that's Jams and Gazer and Redhead Bebs. Y'all can send your trainer. Oh, Safia, yours isn't going through either. Safia, DM it to me. DM it to me. If your chat isn't going through, you can just DM me. And then remember to remind me that you did DM me. Can mine be a swimmer? Do you want a swimmer on this route? Who would willingly swim in this? Who would? Out of curiosity. Should we even have swimmers on this route? A fucking moron. I don't know who would swim in this. We do need an Aerith back sprite. Yes, we do, Nico. We do. We indeed need an Aerith back sprite. Shinhand. Oh, you're Safia. All right. All right. Shinhand hasn't made his. So, give me a second. Let's put a lass on this route. I need to grab a lass. I'm just going to grab the one from Route 1. There we go. Her name is Katrina. Wait, what? I'm gonna do Catherine. I'm sorry. Because we already have a character named Katrina. That's like a pirate. So I'm gonna do Catherine. Is that okay, Shinhand? Swimming in this mud is good for your skin. It's true, my friends told me. Or we can do my Quagsire loves to hang out in here. Isn't she so cute? I'm going to do the my Quagsire loves to hang out here. My Quagsire loves to hang out here. And then if we lose, she'll say, isn't my Quagsire so cute? Is it my Quagsire? So cute, question mark. And she has a Quagsire and something else. What was the other thing? A Gothink. Gothink and a Quagsire. Isn't my Quagsire so cute? Alright, and then we need one more dialogue. The one after. Though I can't say I like this place too much. It's too humid. It's so humid here. My Quagsire loves it, but I'm sweating too much. It's so humid here. My Quagsire loves it, but I'm sweating too much. There we go. Lass. I'm all tangled in this kelp. Alright. We got to do Jam's swimmer. Jams has a little swimmer. What's the name? What's the name, Jams? He has 3 skrelps. All right, let's give him 3 skrelps. And then he also got some dialogue. I can't believe I thought this was a good idea. I still need a name for him. Let me grab a swimmer real quick. He has some on this route. Oh, no. We mainly got him on Route 13. Oh, you know what? It's not 13, it's 20. 22. We have a lot of swimmers here. Okay. Where should we put him, though? Let's put him right here. There you go. All right, and then the dialogue that Jam sent. Oh, Marone was his name. Okay. Swimmer Marone. What a name, by the way. I'm tangled in all this kelp. I took to the water because there's so many people stuck in the mud. There we go. Swimmer guy. Stuck in the mud. His name is Marone. Cool, cool. Hey, Staffy. What's up, Staffy? Sorry, just finishing up here. There we go. Swimmer Marone. We got that. I'm doing good, Staffy. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up. Okay, okay. I remember, Staffy. I remember. Veeper, I don't know if I can do the rock idea, because that's going to be making assets, like making extra assets. Maybe I could put him behind a rock somewhere, like make a rock tall enough to where, or find like a rock tile that's tall enough. Because like we already have all of our assets. When we make trainers and stuff, we don't do like new assets or anything like that. Because it is just way too much. I don't have any rocks I can hide him behind either. Hey, have a good have a good rest of your night, Nico. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Really appreciate it. You're awesome. I always like when you make it to stream, Nico. Bye, Zircon. Thanks for making it too. I miss you, bud. You got to show up more. Yeah, but I can't do that, Veeper. Like, I literally can't. There's nothing that I can hide him behind. I don't even have a big rock. Hold on. This isn't the right color. Yeah, no, that's not the right color. Hot damn, dude. Do you want to come up with something else, Veeper? That, oh, a tree works? Alright, we can do a tree. Let's do a tree. Alright, let's grab a ninja. Where is a ninja at? I do know. Round 9. We got ninjas here. Or you know what we could do? We could do a ball of mud. The same way that like this is a ball of sand. On this route, we could do a ball of mud, theoretically. There's a ninja hiding in a ball of mud. Ball of mud. I love mud. I'm going to go too. I have school in the morning. Good night, Antoine. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Hey, Wind Rider. What's up? Thanks for showing up. Thanks for making it. Thanks for making it. All right, let me finish these. I still have... I have to finish Veepers, I have to finish Gazers, and then I have to finish Jams. And then once all those 3 are done, we're good for some more. How many other routes we add in trainers and NPCs too? This is the last one. Last one today. Dragon Master X! No way! No freaking way, dude! It's been so long! Oh, seeing you without the green username is crazy though, Dragon Master. You always... I don't know if you ever bought or you got gifted, but you always had a membership back in the day. Dude, it's so good to see you, Dragon Master. So good. All right, Viper, what did you come up with? What did you come up with? You thought you were safe walking past this mud, but it was me. What the fuck is Balboa? You thought you were safe walking past this mud, but it was me. Voice crack. Oh, that's his name. That's his name. We're gonna do Balboa. Sure. I mean, Balboa. All right, cool. And then he's Ninja Balboa. Ninja Balboa from Viper, the man himself. Does he have a new team? Or is it still all Geodudes? I should have brought my rocks. Darn. Oh, to such a damn place. A damp place. I should have brought my rocks to such a damp place because he has all the Geodudes, right? Right? And then if you talk to him again, I've been waiting here a week to find someone to battle. My disguise must be great. No. Yeah. Why? You know what? My disguise must be great. My disguise must be too great. Ninja Balboa. There we go. Yeah, we got Ninja Balboa. Wait. That's... Why is Jams named Balboa? I don't know. No, it's Swimmer Marone. Did I accidentally change that? Oops. Okay. Yo, Vince's Passion 2. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up. How you doing, man? How you doing? All right. What's next? KJ, did you send me yours? May I make 2 NPCs? Staffy, can you please talk in chat? Oh, okay. A fisherman named Oswald. Yeah, let's do it. A fisherman named Oswald for KJ here. Fisherman Oswald. And then Slap Eye and the Trubbish line. Yeah. Or Garbiathan. Slap Eye, Garbiathan. That's a pretty good team. That's pretty good. And he's supposed to be stuck somewhere. Where could I make him on this route that he'd be stuck at? About right here. I got stuck. Can you help? What's the fisherman's name? Oswald. So you're gonna get help, right? Boom. You're gonna get help, right? Alright, there we go. We got KJs. Alright, next is Gazers. Don't DM it to me. We need to go back to chat, y'all. We need to go back to chat. Stop DMing me. back to chat. Back to chat. I only went to DMs for a minute. Sorry. I apologize. That was the end of our playlist. Okay. Gazer wants a chemist named Walter. Dear God. Dear God, Gazer, really? Are you really about to make me do this? Okay. I don't even know where to put him. Put him right here. Walter is wild. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Gazer, I'm not saying I'm gonna put some illegal stuff in your potions. I'm not saying that, Gazer. Come up with something else. Thank you for including my favorite Pokemon, Paris. Of course, of course. There is no one on the lily pad. That's true. You can do something else, Gazer. Stop! Don't DM me! Okay, he has a Kaboom and a Skrelp. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You know what? A chemist named Walter with a Kaboom and a Skrelp. I can do that. Kashroom. Skrelp. Yeah. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Stupid. Gazer, you can do better. You can do better, Gazer. Go ahead. Go ahead. Want to join my meth lab? No. Gazer, come on. All right, Gazer's the last one, yeah? I think Gazer's the last one. Can you ask chat? I got nothing. Yeah. Chat, come up with some dialogue for this chemist right here. I need enter battle. My pet ducks are watching. Do you actually have pet ducks, Windrider? That is so cool. There has to be a Pokemon equivalent to drugs. Yes, a mental herb. My Pokemon love murky water. Well, Kashroom doesn't really like murky water, to be fair. Nope. He's a chemist in a swamp. I'm attempting new combinations for... I'm attempting new mixes. Or combinations. Mixes. Hold on, who's a chemist? Is it... there's a mix and then there's the something else. I'm attempting new formulas for my new potions. I'm attempting new formulas for new potions. compound is the word. I'm attempting new compounds for new potions, but they keep exploding. All right, now we need the end, the one afterwards. The after battle. All right, Walter just lost the battle. What's he gonna say? They do digital art by pecking my phone. That's so cool, Windrider. You gotta send me a picture of your ducks. You have to. You got to, dude. Pet ducks is something I've never heard of, and I'm all for it. Find my potions? No thanks. Yet another experiment failed. Yet another experiment failed. Yeah. All right. Let's get some solid NPC dialogue for this after battle text. Hit me, y'all. Hit me, hit me. Hit me, hit me. Coco Squid. Swamp water has so many chemicals. Just the swamp water. Bro's just experimenting on the swamp water. You know what? Let's add on to that. The pollution is unreal. ... Or the pollution crisis is getting out of hand. The pollution crisis is getting out of hand. The amount of chemicals I've found while testing these waters is sure to be awful for the environment. There we go. That's something. That's something. There's some world building. That's like the best part about trainers and NPCs. World building. Hell yeah. World building. All right, I think that's I think that's everybody. So with that being said, we need one NPC on this route. We need to figure out what this lily pad's going to be and why they're here. Might be able to add more, but just for now, we need an NPC here on this lily pad. Probably for like a specific item, right? Why would it be polluted? Is it next to a city or something? Oh, buddy. It's next to this city. Which the sewer is like, which is like the, like, known for its sewers. Not a trainer. I need like an NPC. Maybe like we could get an item here or something. Like an item or I think I have a TM list somewhere. Because we still haven't given out all of the TMs in the game. I know that. I know that. Okay. Let me try to find my items real quick. Can I show stream your pet ducks, Windrider? I would love to. I would love to. It'd be my pleasure to show everybody your pet ducks. Where is it? Okay, I might need to change accounts. There it is. Dang, we still haven't given out the Water Pulse TM. Do you guys want to see Wind Rider's ducks? Oh my god, they're so cute. They're so cute. Now I want ducks. I want pet ducks. Look. Look at his pet duckies. This is pink. They're so cute. Zipper, Chatter, Dollar, Slapper. I love the name Slapper so much. Those are awesome, dude. I love them. I love them. Your ducks are so cool. Okay. There are some TMs that we've still yet to give out. Maybe we could have this NPC have something to do with that, but that's up to you guys. We've yet to give out the Water Pulse TM for some reason, somehow. We've yet to give out... I don't know if Iron Tail would work here, but Frustration... I don't know. I don't know about Leaf Storm either, but I mean, Leaf Storm's there. Curse. Leaf Storm. Venoshock. Venoshock TM might work. Or we can do a move tutor for U-turn, Shooting Star, Reversal, Focus Blast, Explosion, or Belly Drum. So we can do a move tutor for those moves. Or Venoshock. Five lore balls. Wait, why do I actually like that, Coco Squid? Hold on. I like that idea, Coco Squid. What's that? A fisherman that'll give us lure balls. While you might find some trash, the Pokemon that live in these waters are rare and powerful. Say, are you interested in powerful water types? Or in powerful, I guess, water Pokemon? Say, are you interested in powerful Pokemon found in the water? I got extras. Take these. And then he gives us some lure balls, because hell yeah. Why wouldn't he, right? Grab that. Five of them. Because, like, that's just so cool. Okay, now we need the main event, though. Do we all agree on Venoshock TM should be available here? How do we get it, though? Do they just give us Venoshock? Maybe there's a little side quest? Dollar says 5x. Dollar predicted the amount of lore balls. That's actually cool. All right, what are your guys' ideas for how we should get Venoshock TM? Give him a Skrelp for Venoshock? Maybe Dragalge. Maybe if we've seen a Dragalge, they'll give us Venoshock. We've done that before for Blanket. Or if we've caught a Dragalge. Where is it at? It's in Kenton, BC. The bottom left. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Who should the NPC be? What should his dialogue be? Oh, there. Fancy Rowlet's already cooking. Fancy Rowlet is already cooking. There's a beast lurking around these waters. I've seen its shadow, but I've yet to see what it is. But I've yet to get a good look. I've seen its shadow, but I've yet to get a good look. Have you seen it? Or I'll give anyone a reward if they find it and capture it. And then if the player has seen Dragalge, he'll give us the item. All right, but who should this person be? Should they be like a fisherman, a dragon trainer? Who should they be? Maybe not a trainer at all. Maybe more just like an NPC. We have tons of NPCs. Tons and tons of NPCs. One rider said fisherman. Fisherman's definitely the easy. Elder actually isn't that bad. I'm not against Elder at all. I actually do like Elder. Alright, and if we've seen it, he's gonna say, "Oh! So you've captured it." It was a Dragalge. It was a Dragalge all along. And then he'll give us the TM for Venishak. If anybody has a better idea for that lore dialogue, go ahead. Or that, not lore dialogue, just that dialogue. Venishak is now available. God, there's not a lot of TMs up to that part. Alright, this is gonna be, I don't think we've done purple yet. No, we've definitely done purple. Well, we're going to the sky area. Have we done green? Yes, we have done green. Can I find like a very specific like teal? Still way too close. There, that works. That'll be the highlight color we can use for that. Oh yeah, I'm shocked. I'm quite shocked. I'm quite shocked. How? You must be strong. You must be strong. Just the thought of Dragalge lurking in these waters. Just the thought of Dragalge lurking in these waters. I can almost... Or it almost makes me feel the venom. I don't know. Just the thought of Dragalge lurking in these waters. Take this. This move. Dragalge will enjoy this move. And then he gives us the move. Cool. The pollution has drawn it to these now toxic waters. That's smart. The pollution must have drawn Dragalge to these now toxic waters. There we go, there we go. You don't know about the NPC trainer Pokemon Fanatic from Fire Red? Yeah, there's Pokemon, I do. There's the Pokemon, what's it called? I forget what they're called. Pokemaniacs. Yeah. Pokemaniacs. The new lore about the polluted water implies the diver here is going to have a few days left to live. Oh, God. Oh, God. Poor swimmer. That poor swimmer. Hell yeah, Rowlet. I love writing. Wind Rider, you got to make it to stream more often, dude. You got to make it to stream more often. That's what... Making it to stream and writing all this stuff is what makes this game so great. It's so awesome. Because this is what players experience the most. No wonder the swimmer regrets his decision. He swam in toxic water. I imagine it's only toxic if you, like, are ingesting it and stuff. I want to, but I have 2 jobs. Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The ones that you can make to is... Hell yeah. We love having you here. It's been great, dude. It's been great. All right, guys. Before we end off today, I told you guys that we'd be... exploring how we're going to conquer this next area of the game, which means we need to map it out. So I want to ask you guys, do you all want to do this together? Or do you guys want to hold more of like a contest where people submit layouts and different progressions through this area? We've done that before a few times. But we can also do it together because it is such a really big area. Like, really. Because we have to make all the different layers, too. So, like, for example, if this is layer 1, and we have all the details and all the barriers, like barrier right here of rocks, barrier right here of rocks, we have a dive part right here. Then we have the second layer where we have to make... another dive parts, and then the third layer. Like, it's just a lot. There's a lot. What's this next area? It's the dive area. with all of the dive routes and the big Gulf Ocean. It's massive. It's a massive area. And it's going to have a lot of dive levels. 5 of them to be exact. But the 5th one is really reserved for like really, really deep dive spots. The dive spots. Did I spell Gothink wrong? I spelled Gotchink. Gotchink. I don't know how I did that, but fair enough. But yeah, you're going to be going, bruh, I literally have Garbiathan. Or is it Garboliathan? It might be Garboliathan. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Garboliath is its name. It's Garboliath. I'm gonna need to remember that. Okie doke. It's written as and here it was written as Garboliath. I can find it. I don't even know where it's at. Oh, it is Garbiathan in here. Where did I get Garboliath from? Where did I get Garboliath from? Give me a second. I must find this one out. It had to have been Garboliath. Oh, you thought it was Garboliath. Oh, so you fucked up. You fucked up. I didn't fuck up. You fucked up. No, I'm just playing with you. Well, now I gotta edit them in all of this. Gotta edit it in Pokemon metrics and inside of Pokemon. Well, give me a second. I'm gonna have to edit all of this. Garbiathan. This is Garbiathan. By thin. Save. Now this one. Oh, okay, okay. It's not in metrics yet. That's fine. And then Garboliath is Garbiathan. And there's another one. Garbiathan. And then I don't think it's in encounters. Yeah, it's not in encounters. Okay. Now let me load in. Alright, this is what I mean by the diving areas. Oh shit, I saved in the Mystical Forest. This is what I mean by the diving areas. Teleport me. I am now teleported. I showed it a couple times, but I'll show it again. So this is like layer 1. And then we can dive deeper. And this would be like layer 2. This is layer 3. And we got layer 4. And finally, the last layer, which is really going to be reserved. There's not going to be many last layers, if more than one. Because this is where you would find the pseudo-legendary of the game. Please add bioluminescence to the last layer. Don't fret, my friend. Don't fret, I will. I will. Oops. Anyways, guys. So, back to what we were talking about before. How do we want to do the dive area? We can map it out together on stream. Or we can give you guys the opportunity to kind of give your own interpretations of what it should look like. Normal beach, water route, island where you get introduced to diving, go to coral reef route. Mission that makes you go to the deep sea sky area. So the deep sea wouldn't be mandatory. It would only be the coral reef route, I guess. That would be mandatory. I think that's what I'm getting. But legendary is there, as you said. Yeah. The one of the horsemen. Because we got a horseman tomb right here. Right here. Having one right here would make a lot of sense. And then having another here would make a lot of sense. Or even the other one can be up here in the mountains. Yeah. Wind Rider, you were like, chat will have the option to like make the dive, the dive spots. I think I want to do it like that. I think that's how I want to do it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let all of you guys... All right, here's how I'm going to do it. I figured it out. We're going to have a bunch of all, like, a really big route with all those diving and stuff, all that diving and stuff like that. So what we're going to do, this route right here with all the different diving areas, I'm going to let you guys like draw out and give your interpretations of the diving areas, along with like, if you want items to be like what items you want to be, even trainers, like you guys can literally make everything, even like the trainer spots. Just have fun with it. Have a lot of fun with it. And then we can take from all of your ideas. Right? So I'll let you guys draw it out, like what your interpretation of it should look like what it should look like and what it should be. Does that sound good? Do you guys like the sound of that? I assume we would only submit one layer per person. No, I want you guys to make it all 5 layers. Like I want you guys to draw all 5 layers of this route essentially. Just have a lot of fun with it. And then we'll take the best ideas from, we'll kind of like combine all of your guys' ideas together. Because there's not going to be a lot of people making this, but I might promote it out a little bit. 5 layers. Yes, but layer 4 and layer 5 aren't going to be used that much. Like layer 4 and layer 5 probably aren't going to be used all that much. Think about it. Do you want me to send you the tile set, Sapia? Yeah, layer 4 and layer 5 are going to be like very not, there's not going to be a lot of that. Layer 4 and layer 5 is like the deep, deep ocean. And then layer 5, there's probably like very, very minimal amount of areas. I think that's the best way to do this. And if you guys want to also make like different, and if you also want to make like different biomes and stuff too, go for it. I don't see why we can't go all out here. I don't see why we can't. I feel like it'd be really cool. We can have underwater caves. When is the deadline for submissions? What day is it? It's Monday, right? Oh no, it's Sunday. How about we'll stream on Tuesday and we'll start doing it? We'll start doing it on Tuesday. I feel like Tuesday's a good point. Tuesday's a really good point. Okay. So deadline is Tuesday. Yeah, maybe Wednesday. How about Wednesday? Maybe Wednesday would be better. Wednesday sounds more reasonable for 5 layers. That is a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, maybe Wednesday. I feel like Wednesday would be best. And remember, this area is really big. Really, really big. More what we're looking for is like the progression, right? 5 layers kind of crazy. That is true. That is true. Do we have to use tile set, or can we? Yes, you can draw the routes however you want. You can like literally, you can just like do something like this. If you guys want to, you can literally just do this. You can just, all right, you can label this layer 1, which is the, or sorry, layer 0, which is the ocean itself. And then you can just draw rocks. So like block off certain paths, draw islands with trees on them if you want, items. This is really small. This is really big, by the way. Like, it's going to be a lot bigger than this. Like, one rock is probably going to be like this big. And like one tree would probably be like this big. But you don't have to draw the trees like this either. I mean, shit, you can just do this for trees. That's what a lot of people do the times that we have done this. Like you do not have to make it look good if you don't want to. And then you can do the layer, you can like label dive spots like this. So that's like a dive spot. And then layer 2, the underwater for it. Yeah. Like you do not have to be detailed, y'all. Oh, you guys can't see it? I'm so sorry. You can just do this. Look. You can literally, so like this is layer 0. This is layer 1. And this is like a dive spot. You can draw like islands with trees on them if you want. You can draw rocks in the water that like separate paths if you want. Like you do not have to make it look good. It's really just for progression. And then like layer 1, we have like the progression of the area. So this is like the dive area. And then it cuts off here. And then this is all diving to go deeper to layer 3. And maybe layer 3, you can go backwards under, almost like you're going into a, like kind of under like a whatever. You can do whatever you want, dude. You just do whatever you want. But yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. A character on the island that gives you dive. Dive is not a HM in our game. You can already dive in our game. All you need to dive is surf. You just need the HM for surf and it'll let you dive. Like you can go to Route 13 and dive. Easy peasy. Just like that. All right, y'all. I had a lot of fun today. A lot of fun today. I will see you guys either tomorrow or Wednesday. Hashtag tasty raid. Peace out, folks. We're raiding someone new. We have never raided this person before. Please participate in the raid if you can. You can leave right after. Bye, Fancy. Bye, Tent. Bye, Redstonian. Bye, Viper. Bye, CT. Hashtag tasty raid. Bye, Safia. I'll send you the maps. Bye, Windrider.